for another Joe Go review. The bow tie today is my Scooby Doo bow tie, because it's the spooky season right now, and we're gonna look back at the Scooby Doo line of sets and review one of the most recognizable vehicles in pop culture, and that is set number 75902, the Mystery Machine. Is this iconic Scooby van a Joe Go or a no-go? It's been 10 years since the LEGO group debuted Scooby Doo, a silly spooky series of 5 great sets. This was an excellent entry in the canon of eerie LEGO sets. When they debuted in 2015, I had to pick up all 5 sets. It reminded me so much of other monster-centric sets from previous years, my favorite being Monster Fighters from 2012. Then after the Monster Fighters, we got an entire collectible mystery minifigure series dedicated to monsters in Series 14, providing an awesome addition to any monster themed build. That same year, the LEGO group launched the Scooby Doo line, and it seemed as though we had a consistent cadence of creepy centric sets. The LEGO group is adamant about not doing any horror themes, but silly scary is fair game, and I was game for more goth themes to come. 4 years after Scooby Doo, we got Hiddenside, back to a LEGO group original ghostly line that saw a group of young heroes hunting ghosts that lived in plain sight. The whole Hiddenside line used augmented reality to bring your sets to life. A great idea, but I don't think this series needed this gimmick. I think this series and its story was strong enough on its own and didn't need this augmented reality feature. And I think any LEGO line that promotes a play feature that requires the use of your phone hinders the LEGO building experience. Hiddenside, video, all these themes are doomed from the start. One of the modern benefits of LEGO Play is that it gets people off their phone and screens. And here's a set saying, no, get back on your phone. That doesn't make sense to me, and I don't think it made sense to many. Even the Hiddenside boxes were hard to decipher exactly what was going on in each set. And what if Hiddenside didn't have any augmented reality and were just normal builds that then transformed into haunted creations? Wouldn't that be enough? Why are we putting builders back onto their phones? I'm harping on Hiddenside because I think it's the lukewarm reception of that original line, plus the rise of black boxes and licensed sets that have prevented us from getting a full range of frightfully fun sets again. Sure, yes, every Halloween we get a small seasonal set, and yeah, there is a Nightmare Before Christmas set from the Ideas line. And this year, yeah, we got a Monster Fighters inspired creator set, but we need another silly spooky series that can stand up there with Monster Fighters or Scooby Doo for those that enjoy the strange and unusual.
I myself am strange and unusual.
If licensed sets are the only way forward for LEGO, I say let's get a full line of sets using the Universal Monsters. Back in 2020, we got a Brickheads featuring Frankenstein's monster from the Universal Monsters. So why not have a full line using Universal Monsters? It would be a great way to harken back to the LEGO group's first horrific theme, and that was from LEGO Studios, a behind-the-scenes line of sets that featured 4 sets depicting monster movie making. And with Universal's Dark Universe being so well received at their new theme park, Universal's Epic Universe, it would be great to get an update of LEGO Studios using the Universal Monsters license. For now, we just have a few fantastic phantasm-filled sets from the LEGO group's past to play with, and one of my favorites is Scooby Doo's Mystery Machine. So let's get into a review of this set. This set was released in the first and what ended up being the only wave of Scooby Doo sets. This set was released 10 years ago now and included 4 characters, and I love that all the bad guys in this line either had a face reveal or a feature that lets you know that the bad guy was just a guy in a mask. As in this set, the zombie has a printing of buttons on the back of its head. You also get Scooby and Shaggy and Fred, and this was the only set to get Fred. So if you wanted all 5 members of the Mystery Gang, you had to get this set and the Mystery Mansion, as the Mystery Mansion was the only set that featured Thelma. Now once you have all 5 members of the Mystery Gang, do they all fit inside the Mystery Machine? Not really. For that reason, I wish the van was about 1 or 2 studs larger so you could accommodate everybody comfortably. But this set was released at only $29.99, so its size worked out well for its price point. Fast forward 10 years and this set is no longer $29.99. Even a used set of 75902 will cost you $100. And with no new Scooby-Doo sets on the horizon, these sets are only going to go up in price. Zoinks! Now that's scary. Is this set a Joe-Go or a no-go? It's a Joe-Go! Go and get this set before it gets harder to hunt down. Maybe the LEGO Group will revisit the Scooby-Doo license when Scooby-Doo turns 60 in 2029. Or maybe they'll do the Mystery Machine again as a one-off in the Speed Champions line, as that line is doing more and more movie vehicles as it goes on. There is room for improvement on this set. I did not like applying the sticker of the van's logo because it's actually split and it's very difficult to line up. I was sweating putting that sticker on, sweating more than a jewel thief being unmasked by meddling kids. But hey, at least those hubcaps are printed pieces. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and a big thank you to those that have already subscribed. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.